I'm just going to show you how to diagnose common rail fuel injector fault or misfire. Let me just put keys in. It's quite a quick and easy, simple. I can tell anyway the sound of it and how it revs. Yeah, it's not revving the best, that. There is actually a leak. So, you can hear me. Get this off. The leak down there, so I reckon the finger's gone. Look at the shape of the car. It's a real bad shape, so take that one off. Right, it's firing on two. You can tell with the wobble, it's nearly stalling. Put that back on, firing better. Take this one off. Wobble, really bad wobble. This one won't make a difference. Won't make a difference whatsoever because that's the one that's not working. That's the one that's not working. So, put that back on. That's how we know that's not firing. There's something wrong with it. Yeah? Back on, what? Yeah? Take that one off, it'll wobble even more. There you go. Right, struggle to it. Put that back on. I'm going to take this out. When I serviced and cleaned all the fuel injectors, one of the injector sleeves come out, so I had to put a new injector sleeve in. New O-rings, your copper rings at the bottom, give them all a clean out. And I put new gaskets in the top, but I didn't replace these. And I think what's happened there, it seemed like the gaskets went in okay, but it could be that these have stretched. I've only got one, but I'm gonna strip it down anyway. Yeah, we'll strip it down. Let's get to the bottom of it. Fuel economy, bad rattles. It's running off 3 instead of 4, so there's a lot of power loss. To be honest, I could tell the other day. So I don't want loss of power. We want as much power as we can, Scotty. All right, beam me up. Right, so we'll get rid of the MAF sensor, power, get rid of all the power rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, get rid of that. Take all the fuel, overleak valves off. I pull in, pins out. 1, 2, 4. So the truth that come out a bit easy. I need some more green O-rings, to be honest. Take them out. Move them over. There in that one. 5mm Allen key bit. These are loose, these, because I had a look at it before. Oh, I don't fall down. Now these should come out easy because I greased them up when I put them back in. The second one was that bad that when I managed to pull it out, it pulled the sleeve out. 13mm spanner. Is it 13? It is, for the fuel feed to the injector. We will test these. I've got a 12-volt battery rigged up. Just to hear the clicking, to see if the mechanism solenoid that's in it being activated. That should come up pretty easy that now. Right, there is fuel there. So not the hardest to get out. Oh, I seem like it ferried that then. That back one. So I might change that one there. So I've only got one. But we're gonna have a good look at it. There's definitely a leak down there. Now let's see if this comes out as easy as I want it to come out. No. So gunky. Ugh. And everything's come out with it. A lot of powder there, it's been burning. And if you can see the tip focus that's been burnt. There's a lot of, we're going to clean that. They're blocked. This will be going back on. That isn't old and it doesn't look too bad, so we'll give it all clean. Careful with the ends. I'm going to do the ends with some brake cleaning fluid. Let's have a bit of a clean. Make sure this top end's clean so it makes good contact with the copper seal.